radicals and subtracting. Subtract the following radicals. The square root of 98 minus the square root of 72. Normally, radicals cannot be subtracted. They must have like terms, just as is the case with variables. So the first thing we must do is simplify each radical as far as we can. To simplify each, we look for the largest square root number that goes into either one of those or both. And what we find is the square root of 98 can be simplified into the square root of 49 times 2. And the square root of 72 can turn into the square root of 36 times 2. We now use one of our radical properties and separate the two square roots that we have. The square root of 49 times 2 separates into the square root of 49 times the square root of 2. And the square root of 36 times 2 becomes the square root of 36 times the square root of 2. We now find the square root of 49, which is 7. The square root of 2 stays the square root of 2. The square root of 36 is just 6. And the square root of 2, again, stays the square root of 2. We now have a subtraction in which we have like terms. So we have 7 square root 2 minus 6 square root 2, and that becomes 1 square root 2, or simply the square root of 2.